It's time for the H2G Podcast, and here are your hosts.
All right, so this is Gary43. He says, I feel like Justin is the reason this country has to put directions on shampoo. Do you even know what you're talking about, bro? No, I don't, Gary fucking 43.
Justo.
I have no idea. I don't even use shampoo. I just use 1 3-in-1 body wash, you bastard.
All right, this is from Karen45. How do you feel about being ranked sexiest man on your podcast when Tony looks like a barbecued Kermit the Frog?
Jesus Christ.
Wait a second. Why? That sounds like a Tony riff. Why is Marvin?
Marvin.
That's a Tony riff. That's towards me?
Wow.
Does Christy think having a child on her lap makes her seem more likable? Also, get some sleep. You look tired.
Christy.
Thanks, Breezy. I'm trying.
Adam says, I see ratings must have been down. They recruited someone interesting.
Wow.
Chelsea.
Oh.
All right.
Some burn on the rest of us.
Oh, I mean, thank you, Adam.
Ashley says, I watch the show a lot and I was wondering, are you all changing the name to RT2M? Richie talks too much.
Richie.
I don't know what to say, Ashley, other than I feel like I talk exactly as much as I should. So.
Yeah. Oh boy. Margaret says, is it me or when Tony talks, do you get the feeling he's constipated?
Yeah.
And Tony Ray.
Well, that face right there doesn't really help you.
Welcome to the H2G Podcast.
It is that time, game of the week. It's Friday, yes. So yesterday, Christy had put on a great game for us, and it was basically between myself, Justin, and Chelsea to kind of squeak into this game, this mega game of the week for the whole championship, basically. So I get to pick who's going to actually host the game, so I figured I'd pick Chelsea since she's eating. I'm just joking, Chelsea. I'm going to go and do game of the week for everybody. So we're going to do this, old school way, but I changed it up. We're going to do Jeopardy. Okay. There's basically 20 questions. There's 4 categories and you can get up to 500 points. So you have 100s, 200, 300, 400, 500. And these are the categories. If you want to write them down, you can. If not, it's okay. So we have women's history, yay March. We have a random, so anything category. Then we have 2020. And then we have, obviously, the H2G Podcast. There are 2 Double Jeopardies questions. So when we get to that, I'll let you know and you'll have a chance to win double the points. You also have 2 lifelines. Okay, you have a 50-50 where I can give you the answer and then another suitable wrong answer, but you have to choose from that. You only get one of those for the whole game, and you can call on a friend. So if you don't know the answer, but Richie made a face like he knows the answer, you only get one of those. You can call on Richie, and we would split the points then. And the 50-50, you lose the points. So if it's for 300, you only get 150 points for the 50-50. If it's 300 and you knows the answer, you both get 150 points. Now, if you don't use those, you do get 150 points per. So you get a total of 300 points if you don't use your lifelines. It's a lot, folks, and we got a little bit of time, but I wanted to set it up. So, because it's Women's History Month, and Christy didn't squeak in like Chelsea did, even though Chelsea throws some baller game of the weeks. Christy, you get to decide the order of how you'd like for it to go. Uh-oh. Who's gonna go first?
I'll go first.
Obviously.
Chelsea will go second because she's the shit.
Women's History Month, yeah.
Then Mr. lowercase d, capital U, lowercase v, capital O.
Then Justin got
All the way down.
Yeah, get down, sit down more. Then we'll go Richie because Richie's always last, and I can't have Richie go last. And then we'll go Marvin.
Marvin.
You see what they did, Marvin? The minorities in the back, just like usual, man. Same old shit. They didn't learn nothing.
That was last
During
month.
Black History Month.
That was last month.
Y'all keep it up, I'll bring it back.
At least they didn't put you on the floor.
You know what?
Poor Justin. All right, Christy, what category do you want to go with?
Let's go H2G Podcast for 500.
H2G Podcast for 500. Okay. Ooh. This is going to be, let's see if you remember. Let's see if you watch it and if you remember. During a mini game, Richie asked Chelsea what color Christy's shirt was, and she got it correct. What color was Christy's shirt?
Well, she said it was a black shirt with an olive shirt underneath.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
That's convenient that I was already.
Chelsea,
Rigged. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
go ahead. What category?
Much like my personality, let's go with random.
Ooh.
Yeah,
How many points?
for 500 probably.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Just clarifying.
Yep. There's only one letter that doesn't appear in any United States state name. Do you know what letter that is?
Ooh.
I think I know what it is, actually.
Is it Q?
It is Q. Great job,
Mhm.
Chelsea.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's incredible. Good job.
All right, Justin. And some of these are hard, so I do apologize.
There's 4 categories or there's 5?
There's 4.
There's 4.
Okay.
Yeah, someone's going to get screwed.
One of them's 2020, right?
One,
Yep.
2020, and then you also have women's history.
Yeah.
Black man's not even on equal footing, Marvin.
I'm gonna go ahead and say 2020. Sorry, Marvin.
2020 for 500 points. Here you go. In this month, the COVID-19 pandemic exceeded 1 million worldwide death toll. In 2020, this month, the COVID-19 pandemic exceeded 1 million worldwide death toll.
What is November?
Very close. Very close. It was September.
That's tough. Nice try, man.
I knew it was like fallish.
Marvin?
No, me. Marvin's last.
Oh, go ahead, Richie.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, if he's gonna be oppressed, I gotta make sure it's known very well that Christy put
Thank
him
you,
in the
Richie.
very
Thank
best.
you.
Just to clarify, everyone else has the opportunity to get 500 points. The best Marvin can get is 400 points.
Yeah.
Just saying. Just saying. I'd like to do women's history for 500
Like
points.
to do women's?
Women.
But you're not gonna do your part to make sure that he can get the 500 points by selecting.
No, I mean, come on. I'm trying to win. I can at least call out the white person that caused this pain. Let me.
Women's history for 500 points. Who was the first all-female rock band to release an album on a major label?
Oh no.
Who was the first all-female rock band to release an album on a major label?
All female, not just like female lead.
All female.
Do I get any hints or no?
No hints. You want to use a lifeline?
I'm thinking. Well, I'm not gonna do 50, or I'm not gonna do the lifeline because ain't nobody here now. I think I have an idea, but that's why I'm like can start. Because I think it was.
There's 2
What do you do?
lifelines.
Yeah, I know. There's 50-50 and then there's call a friend.
Yeah,
I'm not
so
calling a
he
friend.
can- Right, so he
And
can give you 2 options.
I know, but I'm just talking it out because I don't want to. I want to keep my 150 points for later. I think it was before 1970. I think it was. If I'm gonna Fanny.
Fanny is correct.
Oh,
Fanny.
I was scared, but
Ridiculous.
All right, Marvin. Do you want women's history for 400, random for 400, 2020 for 400, or H2G for 400?
I'll do 2020 for 400, Alex.
All right.
R.I.P.
Here we go. Listen very carefully. In May, a rare kitten was born in Albany, Oregon. Your hint is a Batman villain. A rare kitten was born in Albany, Oregon. Hint is Batman villain.
You said Albany, Oregon?
Yep. In May, a rare blank kitten was born in Albany, Oregon. Your hint is a Batman villain.
Batman villain.
In May, a blank rare kitten was born in Albany, Oregon. Your hint is a Batman villain.
You got this, Marv.
Catwoman.
No, it is
No.
not Catwoman. The answer is Two-Face.
Two-Face, right.
Ah.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Back to Christy.
I totally forgot about Two-Face. I'll do H2G for 400.
All right, that's where I thought the other person would have went. Guess what? That's your daily double, Christy.
Damn.
You see this, Marvin? The women ain't even picking the women questions. This is some bullshit.
That's because I don't know anything and I'm not an idiot.
All right, here we go.
I guess that's the definition of an idiot.
I know what you know. Yeah, I know Richie.
And what sucks is she keeps getting the ones that she knows, though, too. That's the part that sucks. In a game, these words were trying to guess another word. Red, flower, base, body. Can you tell me what they were trying to guess?
Yes. Do I wager points or what is the daily double? Do I just get double the points?
You get double the points.
You double the points.
Rosebud.
Rosebud is correct for 800 points.
Rigged.
Marvin could have said it. He could have went to the H2G. All right, Chelsea.
We're going to go with random again.
Random.
Whatever the next point down is. What is it, 400?
Yes. I will take care of you. I promise. You're going to like this one. All right. The longest English word has 189,819 letters. We won't spell it out nor say it because it takes how long to say out loud?
Give it up. You ain't know. Because I don't know. I know you don't know.
That how many letters? 1,000 something?
No,
189,819 letters. We won't spell it nor say it because it takes how long to say out loud? And all that I just read is about 35 characters with double space, probably a little bit more. And that took me probably 30.
50 minutes. That's my guess. 50 minutes.
Good guess.
It's a good guess. It takes 3 hours to say it out loud. 3.5 hours to say that word out loud.
Crazy.
So it's not supercalifragilisticexpialidocious because that's where my brain went.
No.
No, 189,000 letters.
All right, Justin, are you taking women's history for 400 or are you going to the 300 category?
I'm going to go with the guaranteed points. Let's go with H2G 300.
H2G, for 300. Here you go. Episode 17, this artist spotlight, meowed, ain't no mountain high enough.
Emily Lamport.
That's right.
Lamport is correct.
We love Emily.
I've seen every episode at least 12 times.
All right. Richie, didn't skip you this time.
These cowards. You see this? You see this, audience? Not willing to take a single chance. Just going the easy way. Well, I'm not going the easy way. I don't care if I win or lose. I'm a man, damn it. Women.
That's what I'm talking about.
400
Richie.
points.
All right, here it is. Who was the first woman in space on June 18th, 1983?
First woman in space.
Who was the first woman in space on June 18th, 1983?
I can't pronounce her last name. Can you just, if I say her first name, does that count? For the love of God.
That's fine.
Her name's Valentina.
No.
No.
Sally Ride was the first woman in space on June 18th, 1983.
You sure, brother?
I looked these up. I'm positive.
Okay.
If we can look.
There's a Russian woman named Valentina Teresh something. I don't remember her last name, but it was in like late 60s, 70s.
Well, we will look that up, my brother. And if I
Okay.
get those 400 points. But for
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the Russian lady did it first.
good old Russian lady. Marvin, what you got, buddy? 2020 for 300. You want random for 300. You want women for 300.
Want women for 300.
Oh,
I bet you do.
it's like an auction.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey.
All right. The first Women's History Day was held in what year?
First Woman History Day.
Day was held in what year?
First Women's History Day. The first one?
First one, brother. You got your 50-50 and you got your phone a friend.
Say, like first year it started, period, flat. Just gonna say this year.
What year?
I might have to phone a friend real quick. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call up a buddy, and that's what we're gonna go from here. Yeah. So who can I call, Tony?
Whoever you want. Who do you want to call?
I'm gonna call my man Richie at the bottom. What's up, Richie?
Hey, brother.
What's up, man?
I just, I want to get it on the women's thing, man. Let's do this.
Yeah, man. So when was right. So when was the first ladies' day?
All right, my friend. I believe this is what we're gonna have to talk it out. No, well, I can't educate you. We're gonna have to do this together. It was either 1909 or 1910. It was like really beginning of the century. So I'm thinking. I'm thinking 09.
Okay, yeah, I think you might be right. I think so. We're gonna go with 1909, Tony. Yeah.
1909 is correct.
Yeah.
So you're going to get split points, but that's good. You got some points.
I got some points. Thanks, Richie.
150.
Got you, brother.
150 for Richie. And this just in, the question that I had was for the United States. For 1983, Sally Ride was the first female astronaut in space. However, there was a Russian lady, and Richie was correct.
Valentina.
Pereshevokovich, whatever it is, in June 1963. Richie knows his stuff, so I did give him his 400 points.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, when you make mistakes, it happens. Everyone knows I suck with math and also fact, I guess. So, moving on to Christy. Christy, where are we going? What do you want to do, Chris? You want to do random for 300? Do you want to stay with your H2G? Just go to the 200? Do you want to go to 2020 for 300?
Shoot. Let's just stick with H2G.
Okay. All right, H2G for 200. This co-host had to move outside while they thought there was a gas leak in their home while recording the podcast. Do you know which co-host that was?
That was Marvin, and he looked very dapper in his winter coat.
Very good.
And chilly. Very chilly, too, for sure.
Very chilly.
All right, Chelsea, my lady, where are we going? Are we going with random for 300 if I get this correct? Is that where you're going?
Yep.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. All right. Your hint is 6 letters. All right, it's an F word with 6 letters. This word started as a type of fart in the 1400s. It meant to break wind quietly. 6-letter F word. Started as the type of fart in the 1400s. It meant to break wind quietly.
Gosh. I wasn't alive back then.
Dang.
A 6-letter F word?
What?
I've got 5 letters. That's the best I've got. I have no idea.
I got 8 as good as I can get.
This is a hard one.
Yeah. How is this 300 points? I guess I assume nobody here knows it. So I guess I'm iffy.
Don't call me on this one.
All right, you ready for it?
Yeah.
All right. So is it fizzle or furted?
What was the last one?
Furted.
God, if it's the second one, I'm gonna go with fizzle.
he changed the A to the U. Said furted.
He made that up. He's
Looks like he had to. Look at his face.
Don't knock it. I have nothing ready for that one. That's funny.
It's not like he had 50-50s ready for all of these.
No, I don't have 50-50 ready for everything.
I know, that was funny.
Right.
I was like, oh shit, I'm just gonna say furted and see what happens.
See what happens.
Too bad she's smart. I know I would have said furted.
No.
Justin, are you sticking with H2G? Are you cleaning it out? Or are you gonna do a 300 here? Or women?
There's a 300 left in 2020 and women's or no?
No, women's is 200, but I think there's a 300 for 2020.
Yeah, there's a 300 for 2020.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, this should be right up your alley.
Oh shit.
Let's see. In 2020, sweeping the Oscars, what Bong Joon-ho film took home the most awards, landing Best Picture, Best Director, Best Original Screenplay, and Best International Feature Film? Sweeping the Oscars, what Bong Joon-ho film took home the most awards, landing Best Picture, Best Director, Best Original Screenplay, and Best International Feature Film?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm gonna phone a friend and I would pick you, Christy, but you've been a dick all week. So Richie.
Oh, hey, bud. How's it going? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I don't know.
Everybody call Richie.
Okay, I think I can help you out. This was a really disturbing movie. It was called Parasite. I think that's what you should go with.
Ooh. Okay, I'll say Parasite.
Parasite it is, ladies and gentlemen. Parasite it is.
Thank you, Richie.
You got it, brother.
Go with Christy because she was.
Love you, Christy. Just a dick sometimes.
All right, Richie.
Sorry, I don't know the category points at this point. We're getting kind of at the end, so.
No, you're good. We've got 2020 200. We've got random 200. We've got women's history for 200.
All right. Well, I would never steal from Chelsea, so I'll go with women's history and try to clean this out for 200.
All right. The 19th Amendment didn't give all women the right to vote in 1920. It wasn't until which year the Voting Rights Act was signed into law, allowing all women to vote?
Gosh.
I think I might know this one.
I'm scanning the audience. I got some blank faces.
To burn 150 points on it. Something came to mind, but I don't know.
I feel very dumb. Not that I am, but like I answered the more random stuff, and then this is something I should probably know, and I don't. I feel really dumb. Let's go with the 50-50.
All right, 50-50, Richie. Was it in 1966 or 1965?
You mother. I hate you. I mean, at least he gave me the decade.
My gut instinct might have been right, though. Doesn't help you now.
Yeah, no worries. 65 had a lot of good stuff happening that year. But 66 seems like that's why it's like a little oddball, which is why I might lean towards it. Now I'll stick with 1965.
1965 is correct, sir.
Okay.
You got 100 points on that one. And we're going to Marvin. And then we got one round left, and then we're good.
And we crown a champion and close the season. Hey. Another one.
What you want, Marvin?
What I got left?
You've got random for 200, 2020 for 200, and then all the 100s are left.
I'll take random for 200.
All right. Here you go. When this fruit grows, it grows upside down.
Say that one more time.
When this fruit grows, it grows upside down.
Banana.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. Good job, brother.
Very good. All right, back to you, Christy. Closing it out. You want the H2G for 100? Or you want 200 for 2020?
Let's try 200 2020.
All right. Listen very carefully, because this is nuts. In January, the FDA approved the first drug to treat this blank allergies.
I'm gonna punch you in the face. Can it be like a generic answer? Like, I mean, it's a food allergy.
Right.
I'm gonna. Is it some type of nut? Like a. Can I say nut?
Yeah.
Or it has to be more specific.
Yeah, I said this is nuts. In January, the FDA approved the first drug to treat this blank allergy. You say nuts, I need you to be just a little bit more specific.
Peanut.
Very good. Not that hard, Christy.
Well,
Actually,
It's only like
a docket for a potential
I'm only
story last year.
Now let's see, all the hundreds are left. You want your random? You want H2G? You want to do women's? You want to do 2020?
Let's stick with random.
Oh my goodness. All right. Listen very carefully.
No woman is doing women on here.
right? You feel me,
What kind
Mark?
of shit is this? What is going on?
Chelsea, I need you to listen very carefully here, okay? Hint, 1 plus the time people toke is the amount of words Scotland has for the word snow. I'll read it again since I fumbled. Hint, 1 plus the time people toke is the amount of words Scotland has for the word snow.
Even Richie's face, like, what?
100-point question.
What?
It's 100-point question. That's what my
It's like
face is.
100. That should be like 5. Or 4.
1 plus the number of times people toke?
1 plus the time is the amount of words Scotland has for the word snow.
The only number that's associated with that is 420. They don't have 420 words. My guess, is 420. I don't know.
Listen to the question again.
Listen to the question, Chelsea.
421. Sorry.
Yes,
There you go.
421, yes. Boom shakalaka.
421 words for the word snow?
For the word snow, yes.
No.
That's absolutely crazy. Justin.
That's crazy that you got that.
Let's close off H2G.
Somebody likes to toke.
I knew she would get it.
Yeah.
There's only one number associated with the time people took. Unless you said
Mama Clausen, not ratting her out. We're kidding.
All right. This co-host told this other co-host they looked like a bum. Name the 2 co-hosts.
Yeah, Tony Ray called me a bum multiple times.
That is correct. Richie,
That was hilarious.
I'm guessing you're going with women's, right?
Yeah, I mean, might as well. Might
It's
as well.
Specialty. He knows all about women.
Wait, hey, don't say that.
This queen was the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1987.
Oh gosh. Who would it be?
This queen was the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1987.
I'm not gonna get this right, but let me think about it. Queen. 1987. Woman. I'll just say screw it. Aretha Franklin, why not?
Aretha Franklin is correct.
Let's go. Yes.
And to close it out for you, Marvin, 20 for 100. This actor died at the age of 43 after 4 years of battling cancer on August 28th, 2020. Random information.
Chadwick.
Yes, you are right. All right. Really don't want to go to commercial break, but let's do this real quick. Everybody tell me if they want to wager all their points or just some of their points. Just real quick. Richie, you go first.
All of them.
All of them. Marvin. You want all of them?
All of them.
All right. Christy.
Can you just verify Richie has 1,000 points?
I can verify Richie has over 1,000 points.
Oh, okay. I'll wager as many as Richie's wagering.
Okay. Chelsea.
All of them. Why not?
All of them.
You see how no one's a coward except for this one? Just saying. And dodge the women questions. Come on. How you gonna let this person win?
I know my strengths and I know my weaknesses.
All right, here's your question, and I'm gonna just do the trust system, or you can message me. It doesn't really matter.
I wager all my points, Tony.
Okay, thank you, Justin. I already put you down for all your points. Final round. Here it is. In 1902, who was the first American woman featured on a stamp? Your hint is First Lady.
And we just message you?
What did 1902?
1902. Yep. Who was the first American woman featured on a stamp? Your hint is First Lady.
There you go, Tony. I know I got that one.
You did.
Can I use my 50-50 now? Just through this Zoomy thing.
Oh.
Tried to get away with just putting the letter.
Yeah, you did. I was like, that was gonna make it or break it right there. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, so I tallied up the points here with everything that we've got going on and the answers. Not for the last question. We have Justin at 700. We have Marvin at 600. We have Richie at 1550. We had Chelsea at 800. And we had Christy at 2300. So the wager was Justin did all of his, Marvin did all of his, Richie did all of his, Chelsea did all of hers. Christy only did the 1550, which is what Richie was going to, just his points. So we're good on that. So, ladies and gentlemen, the question was, in 1902, who was the first American woman featured on a stamp? And the hint was First Lady. And the answer was Martha Washington. And Justin, you had Martha Washington. So you're at 1400. Marvin, you had Martha Washington. So we're at 1200. Richie, you had Martha Washington. So you're at 3100. Chelsea, you had Martha Washington as well. So you're at 1600. And Christy, you had Washington. And then you had M. Washington. And then you had Mary Washington. I'm just joking. You had Martha Washington. So you're at 3850. Ladies and gentlemen, Christy is the game master.
Done it again.
Wait.
Okay,
I told you something, Tony.
What'd you tell me?
What did I do? I threw my points.
No.
What?
No.
Now we can't do that? Since when?
You can't throw.
I can't give a win to someone? What are you talking about?
No. But not for the finale. All
right, Marvin, just to clarify, here's a black man preventing a black man from winning. I told him after I answered Martha Washington, give Marvin all my points. Whether you got it right or wrong, I said give Marvin all my points. I tried, brother. I tried.
This is not a black man holding a black man down. This is me. This is me knowing Marvin doesn't want that gimme points to win a championship. He wants to win on his own terms. That's who he is. So I'm not going to allow for that to happen. Now, if it was me, on the other hand, I would have taken those fucking points and I would have taken my gimme championship because I ain't won one yet. But Marvin's already won one, so he knows what a champion is. So I'm not holding you down, my brother. But nice try, Richie. I know what you were fucking trying to do. You would have won too if she would have not given me Martha. That's why I was so persistent. I need the full name. Everybody else gave it to me. So, Christy, 3850, you're the winner. You go ahead and say what you need to say, and then I'd like for everybody to go around and say their last words before, since this is the end of season 4 and we don't come back until season 5, so it'll be 2 weeks. So, Christy, congratulations. Sorry, Marvin. Richie tried to give it to you, but I ain't down for that, and I know you're not down for that. Take it away, Christy.
Hey man, Richie killed it this season. Thank you, Richie, brother. Me to you, man.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, no, Richie definitely should have won. He knows the women's history and stuff. I just sent Washington, and then I was like, it's an M. Her first name's an M, so I sent that, and that clearly didn't work. So I sent Martha because I'm like, it's either Mary or it's Martha. And Martha, and I was kicking myself. I'm just like, it's fine. It is goddamn Mary Washington. And I was like, nope. All right, damage is done. I came out on top, but it couldn't have happened. Richie, you clearly know way more, and that you should have won. But I'll take it, and I will rig next week or month or season or whatever we're doing now, so you can win, because you deserve it. I'll let you go ahead and you can say your final words.
I mean,
my brain's turning off. Sorry, guys.
Games are games. I really don't care like who wins and loses. I'm gonna give you a hard time because, as Marvin and I said, it should be about winning. It should be about like principles, right? Like if there was Black History questions and Tony and Marvin were dodging them, I'd call them out. That's all.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you wouldn't expect any less or any different.
It doesn't. Yeah, equality in that sense. Like if there were Asian questions and your boy was like, nah, fam, I'm gonna answer the H2G questions, I would hope y'all would call me up. But anyway, I had a great time this season. It was a lot of fun. That's what this show's about. It's not about who's answering. It was a lot of fun. Chelsea's been a lot of fun. So I got to go in a second. Chelsea's been a lot of fun. It's been a great addition. We're going to make a lot of changes. Hopefully, we'll see. We're going to have a little powwow, H2G powwow coming up. And just stay tuned. We're going to be doing some new stuff. It's going to be very exciting. And I hope you guys come along for the ride. Justin.
Oh man, wasn't ready. Well, congratulations to our very first 2-time H2G anything champion, Christy. Rigged or not, she is one of the best at making games. And I think to pony off of what Richie said, thank you to Chelsea for joining the cast and bringing even more of this awesome energy and creating, I think, probably Christy's contender for creating some of the best games also. So I'm looking forward to everything that happens. Tony, Richie, Marvin, I'm not excluding you either because I love doing this with you guys. And I can't wait for March 29 when season 5 comes back for the H2G podcast. It will look different. It'll look the same in some regards. It's going to be fun. That's what matters the most. I wouldn't be the producer if I didn't say make sure you're checking out Facebook, YouTube. Just search H2G Podcast, H2GPodcast.com. Happy to announce again, we are on Spotify. We're going to be on Pandora. Got the approval this week. We're going to be on iHeart. We got the approval this week. Google Podcast, anywhere that you can find your audio podcast, just type in H2G Podcast. We should be there. If you're having trouble finding all that, H2GPodcast.com. For the season, live, laugh, love like it's your last, and wear your damn mask.
Chelsea?
Tony.
I passed it to Chelsea.
Oh, okay.
Chelsea.
This has been a really fun first season, so thank you guys again for keeping me around. I have to say, for anybody watching, if you haven't joined me in jumping off your comfort cliff, it's all right, we got next season. We can still do it. You'll be good. And I'll have some more games up my sleeve if I win, because I already have kind of spin-off from the one that we did last week. Can't wait. So join us at the end of March when we jump back into the swing of things, because we can't wait to show you what all's going to be changing. It's all going to be good.
All right. Thank you, Chelsea. Christy won the game. She's the game master, champion yet again. Congratulations to you. Chelsea, new addition. Adam was right, or whatever the hell his name was. I don't care. He was right. We needed a new perspective. We needed some new energy. She brings it, and I love it. I can't say enough about Justin, Marvin, and Richie. They already know. I don't need to toot their horn. They already know how it is. So I just wanted to say that Marvin and Richie and Justin, we've been doing this since 2011. Well, it goes back to 2011. We haven't done it since, but you know, to think about season 5, can you imagine that? It'd be 5 seasons that we're going to be doing the H2G podcast.
It'll be one whole year. I think we'll celebrate that next season.
A year anniversary. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I hope the content is up your alley. I hope, you know, if you have suggestions or anything, please reach out. Justin gave a plethora of ways to reach out to us. But to end the show, I didn't want to do it. I wanted the main man, Marvin, who Richie tried to give all the glory to. But Marvin, take it home for us. Love you, bro. Sorry I didn't give you that gimme ass win that you didn't deserve because you didn't want that.
Oh man, it's just like what you said, man. Those games don't matter. What really matters is you guys from the top. Justin, Tony, Richie, you know, doing this for, you know, a whole decade, and us to come back to do this again and to bring Christy and Chelsea on. Y'all are just integrated into this family. We're all like a family here. And I'm really excited to see what season 5 holds. Congratulations to Christy. You have done it once again. I don't know how you've done it once again. It's taken every ounce of me to give you your kudos, but you deserve it. Hats off to you. I can't stand your rigged ass games, but I love you though. You know, I love you. So it's a little of a happy medium that we got. We're working on it going into season 5. Chelsea, yeah, you know, it's always great. You know, we're always bringing you back to the show, is always picking up where we always leave off. And we're glad to have you. We hope that you stick around with us because audience loves you out there. We love you here. So we just want to keep you around. Please don't go nowhere. You know, even though, you know, I don't think we can match your wittiness and sarcasm on this show. I don't think that we can do it. We try, but I don't think we can do it. Richie, man, see, you've been kicking ass this whole year. For some reason, man, I don't know how you didn't become the champion. But, man, I think that you'll win it next year. Not next year, but season 5. I think you got it. I think that there's any more games like Jeopardy, we're not winning it because I don't know, especially Christy's game, the game before it, filling in the blanks. I don't know that shit either. Justin, you put this thing together, always editing, putting in hours every single week, man. Without you, this show is definitely not possible. For all you that do know out there, Justin has put so much into this show. That is a side note. We appreciate you, man. And we're just looking forward to season 5 and people out there just getting more and more of the H2G podcast because we're coming with that heat. Tony, we go back. It's always great seeing you, man. It's always an emotional moment getting to the last episode of the season because you recap all the fun that we had, all the serious moments we had. And Tony, you just bring a funny and consistent dimension to this show. This show is just not complete without you or any of you for that matter. I could leave and this show would be just fine. But I will say this.
All cities.
I love you all for sure. And that doesn't change at all. And we're looking forward to season 5. And we hope you all join us soon.
All right. Thank you, Marvin. You're watching the H2G podcast. Justin, say it.
Live, laugh, love like it's your last, baby.
We'll see you season 5.